As a human, I acknowledge that errors are almost unavoidable and occur from time to time. However, one might assume that large-scale construction projects are meticulously planned. Unfortunately, this is not always the case. In this video, we will explore several billion-dollar mistakes made during construction, causing significant delays and even near disasters, such as a skyscraper in New York nearly toppling over. Before we proceed, please like this video and subscribe. We would also love to hear your thoughts on these construction failures in the comments below. Number 6. Citigroup Center, New York. The Citigroup Center, a New York office skyscraper supported by 4 foundation pillars, each 34 meters in length. In 1978, it was discovered that the building had a major flaw. The engineers failed to calculate the quarter winds that hit the corners, which could cause the building to collapse during strong winds. If the installed mass damper failed due to a power outage, a wind that occurs every 16 years on average would be enough to cause the building to collapse. The engineers worked at night for 3 months to solve the problem, ultimately welding 2-inch steel plates over the bolted joints in the building. Fortunately, Hurricane Ella did not hit the region, and the multi-million-dollar repair was completed in October 1978. Number 5. Walkietalkie London. The 20 Fenchurch Street, a commercial skyscraper in London that gained notoriety for its unique shape and was dubbed the Walkie-Talkie. However, the building had an unexpected flaw. Like many modern skyscrapers, it has a large glass front that reflects sunlight. Unfortunately, the building's south side, which has a slightly concave curvature, caused the reflected sun rays to concentrate on the street and houses across the road. During the summer, the heat generated was 6 times stronger than usual, melting parked cars and creating cracks on the sidewalks. The architect Raffaele Vignoli suggested using horizontal louver windows on the south side to prevent this issue. However, they were removed during the planning process, and Vignoli claimed that he didn't know it would get that hot. Eventually, a sunshade was installed, which cost around $14 million, ultimately fixing the problem. Number 4. Jeddah Tower, Saudi Arabia. The Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia, planned to be the first 1-kilometer high building in the world. Construction began in 2013, and the skyscraper was expected to be completed by 2018. However, the 2017 Saudi Arabian purge caused major construction problems, and work on the building stopped with only a third of the tower completed. Major investors, including Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, were imprisoned by the Saudi Arabian government, causing further delays. COVID-19 also delayed plans for the construction to restart in 2020. Since then, there has been no progress on the construction site, and if the project is abandoned midway, it would result in a loss of at least $1 billion. Number 3. San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge. Eastern span replacement of the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge. More than 27 million vehicles travel between Yerba Buena Island and Oakland each year, crossing the 10-lane San Francisco Bay Bridge to commute over 3.5 kilometers of water. However, an earthquake in 1989 highlighted structural concerns about the bridge's safety. Although retrofitting and repairing the bridge was an option, it was deemed too expensive. San Francisco officials decided to hold a contest for a new bridge design, and after a decade of planning, they decided to replace the eastern span with a self-anchored bridge. However, the complexity of this bridge proved to be a financial burden. Stability rods frequently broke, and guardrails corroded over time, while parts of the deck were misaligned, creating a higher risk of earthquake failure. Additionally, welding quality was lacking, leading to expensive fixes. The construction of the eastern span took 11 years, and it is the most expensive infrastructure project in California, estimated to cost over $7 billion in 2019, 7 times the original bid. Number 2. Berlin-Brandenburg Airport, Germany. The Berlin-Brandenburg Airport was intended to be a modern and efficient gateway to Germany's capital city. However, what was meant to be a shining example of the country's engineering prowess turned into a costly and embarrassing failure. The airport was initially planned to open in 2011, but due to a series of technical and management issues, the opening was repeatedly delayed. One of the major problems faced by the airport was a flawed fire safety system, which did not meet safety standards and had to be completely overhauled. This delay alone cost the project an estimated 1.2 billion euros. Additionally, there were issues with the airport's baggage handling system, which was also found to be faulty and had to be rebuilt from scratch. The cost of the airport has ballooned to over 7 billion euros, making it one of the most expensive construction projects in German history. The delays and cost overruns have been a source of embarrassment for the German government, and the airport has become a symbol of inefficiency and mismanagement. Finally, after nearly a decade of delays and setbacks, the Berlin Brandenburg Airport opened its doors to passengers in October 2020. Number 1. Harmon Hotel, Las Vegas. The Harmon Hotel Las Vegas City Center is a complex situated in the heart of the Las Vegas Strip, which was introduced as a luxurious living experience in November 2004. The complex included residential condominiums, a retail mall, and various amenities for everyday life. The Harmon Hotel, a mixed hotel and residence high-rise that was 137 meters tall, featuring a rooftop pool overlooking the Strip, was part of this self-contained city. Construction began according to the plans in 2007, with estimated costs of around $275 million, but it was only halfway completed when it was halted permanently. In 2008, inspectors discovered significant structural defects in the building, and construction was stopped after the 28th floor due to incorrectly installed steel reinforcements intended to stabilize the 49 floors. Condominiums were removed from the plans, resulting in refunds for those who had already purchased them. This design alteration caused further delays, and ultimately construction was ceased entirely. MGM, the owner of the Harmon, covered the building in reflective glass and sold it as advertising space. In 2011, reports revealed that the Harmon would not withstand an earthquake and would collapse due to structural problems if there ever was one. MGM announced the demolition of the building as a response. The building was dismantled floor by floor instead of being imploded due to the closeness of other buildings near the skyscraper. This process began in June 2014 and was completed in 2015. The dismantling cost approximately $170 million, and in total, the Harmon cost MGM over $450 million. Due to extreme structural problems, it was never open to the public and was only demolished after nearly a year of the dismantling process. We hope you found this video informative and eye-opening. Which of these construction failures did you find the most surprising? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.